really like the weird color scheme in this level. Alright, so now that we're in the desert, let's move on to my second guideline, and that is run, don't fly. I know that as a experienced player, especially if you're used to journeying with your white cloak on, you get used to basically flying everywhere. And I know that obviously flying is an integral part of the game. But I mean, you know, flying in a way that skips past lots of things or rushes through lots of parts of the game. And if you do that for the first time and you kind of force your companion to do that as well, then your companion is going to miss a lot of things or not be able to pay enough attention to a lot of the surroundings. So rather than doing what you would normally do and fly through everything, take your time and let your companion take the time as well, and just walk or run. So, based on the Let's Plays that I've seen, most people find out that they want to follow that, whatever you want to call it, dolphin, cloth dolphin, or kite creature, cloth creature. Let's just call it a cloth creature. Let's see if we can free some more of those cloth creatures. So he's already breaking my walk, don't fly rule, but that's okay. If he does want to fly a lot, then obviously I will adapt to that because of rule number 1. So obviously there's a lot of secrets here in this level. There's 4 glowing symbols, 2 glyph walls, and then there's a bunch of trophies that you can get here. Now of course I know where all of them are, but I'm not gonna force my companion to go to all of those things, because my companion might like to play this game again as well and have some replay value, and then kind of go searching for those things. And if I already show where every secret is in this level, then I'm gonna spoil the game. So stick with rule number 1. It's their game, so only the things that you naturally discover should be found. So don't force them to go to the flower or find all the cloth creatures that you can release in this level. Now you'll see during the playthrough that sometimes I do break that rule. Sometimes I'll point out like a thing that you may not necessarily see the first time, but I don't do it very often, and you know, I kind of try to find a balance to being a good companion, in the sense that I point out something that my companion didn't see without spoiling too much. Alright, another glowing symbol. Scarves are getting pretty long already. So I guess this is a crucial point, because this is kind of where you would branch off to the left or to the right to make sure that you get all the symbols and the other cliff wall and the other cloth creatures. But here I'm really going to leave it to my companion on which way he wants to go. So if he wants to go straight to the tower ahead of us, then he can do that. And he's probably wondering if he should. So he did decide to go straight to it, so we're gonna leave those other secrets for what they are, and that's fine. Jump it, see if you can make it. You want to go down. Waiting for me. Yeah, now we're actually now we're actually going the wrong way. So do I point that out or not? We also missed an important part. I haven't seen that many people who try to jump through here. Alright, well, let's just pretend that I don't know that this is the wrong way, and then we can at least see this part of the level. Otherwise it will kind of be a waste. Let's free this one here. There. They'll take us up, and that should be a good enough indication that this is the way we need to go. Unless he thinks that I'm going the wrong way now. So this is an example. You can... Oh. Right, well, there goes my example. My example was that you can skip there, like we just did, to the left, without walking around the whole tower. But my example was that you shouldn't. This is one that I usually do point out, just to show my companion that, you know, it benefits to stick together, and that I can actually help finding interesting things. I would say that this is probably one of the few secrets that I do kind of spoil. Other than that, I don't force it. Now, hopefully this will kind of help create the bond between us and increase the chances of us staying together until the end. So yeah, what I find is that if you play the game like this, if you play this level, you're gonna find 2 out of the 4 long symbols here, because no matter what route you take, you always find 4. So to harness the energy provided by the cloth-powered machines, and here you actually see the 2 towers that we just climbed, and those machine towers were used to build more structures and buildings, and they were able to create a beautiful city that way. And culture rose to great heights, and so did humanity. Alright, we're still here. You're not gonna log off, are you, buddy? You're not like all those other attempts that failed. Better knock on wood.